Welcome to Mr. Moon has left the building. How are we, boys?
Great.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Looking forward to it's been a good week. Looking forward to the next one.
Big game this weekend.
Oh, so big.
Battle of the Claret and Blues. It is Burnley at home. Not the attractive fixture that most people look to, but this is a massive, massive game. As every game is for us, but these ones, we lost at Brentford and we lost Leeds. So we're in that relegation battle. So we've given up points to other teams around us. How do you reckon this one? Obviously, I think we're all going to probably go West Ham win because obviously we're all on a high after Newcastle. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I'm going to be the fun sponge, mate. I'm going to be
fancy
the
we lose, do you?
It's only because I've followed West Ham for so long now. It's the most West Ham thing to turn Newcastle over like you did. And as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if it was off air or in an earlier video, Newcastle, Eddie Howe, the players, you two, I don't even think Nuno was expecting that West Ham. I certainly wasn't. Burnley will be. So Scott Parker will be watching that and he'll be sort of setting out. And they've been unlucky in recent games and they score goals. They let goals in as well, but as do we. So
I like their striker. Is it Fleming, his name? Is it Fleming?
Yeah, he scored a couple, didn't he, the other day? But I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. And I never bet against West Ham, but I can see us losing this. I genuinely can see us going under. Just two wins in a week is, I think, just a little bit too much to ask, and I reckon we'll go under. And I hope I'm wrong. I actually called it at the weekend that we would win. And I actually
you did actually, yeah. You did say you fancied this, didn't you?
I fancied us, yeah. So, and that was because of the starting lineup. But would I take a draw at the weekend? Maybe. Just carry on that momentum of being unbeaten. I'm going to go Burnley 2-1, you know. And I know I'm going to get sort of pelters for that, but I think they'll turn us over.
Well, if you're looking at that off the last year, I don't think it's unreasonable, to be honest with you. We've been awful.
And I agree with Gal that I do think it's going to be a really tough game. I think it's going to be really tight. I think we're just going to have enough to beat them. I think we're going to win 2-1, but it's going to be tough going, and they're going to make a real fist of it. It's a game I feel we can't lose. Like, ultimately, we can't lose that game. It's obviously that'd be them gaining ground on us. I think we'll just have enough. I think we'll just have enough to nick it. I think the fans will get behind us, and I think
being at home is a big advantage for us this week, especially on the back of a big Newcastle win. People going there with like a bit of excitement. We need to start like we did against Newcastle. That was a big marker against Newcastle because everyone started going, hold up, what's going on here? Like West Ham's attacking and things like that. So if we can do it against Newcastle, we have to do it against Burnley. And ultimately, I think our front four are probably, like, you look at that front four on paper and you go Bowen, Wilson, Somerville, Paquetá. You kind of like go, that's a really, really good front four. Like, I couldn't tell you Burnley is what they're called. And that's no disrespect, but like, I mean, that we've got arguably one of the best players in the league in Bowen in the team. Wilson's an old striker, proven. Paquetá on his day is a world beater, and Somerville's got the pace. So I'm going West Ham 2-0. And I cannot believe I'm saying nil. I cannot believe it.
Drinking.
If they can't take heart from that, Todibo, Kilman, Wan-Bissaka and Diouf, of like what's needed now.
Yeah.
And they've got Burnley, like they're not playing City.
No.
I kind of go, if they can't get this, then they haven't got the heart.
Yeah. Do you know my take on it is, again, following West Ham for so long, and I just think we've won so many games we had no right to win in the past, and then absolutely fuck it up the weekend after and don't capitalise on it. So I'm just going through sheer experience. My heart says West Ham will win it. My head says, I think Burnley might steal it.
We got to remember, this is a weak side. Like these are very weak mentally side that we've got. We think it's all been fixed in 1 week. It definitely hasn't. Was it just Newcastle were very poor? And they were. Newcastle were really poor the other day.
They were.
Like their midfield, arguably one of the best in the league, as you've said before, Ad, but it was really average, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Walter Marder, I think, is brilliant up front. Nothing. He was like invisible, wasn't he?
And then
Gordon, the other guy they brought on, a Sulo or something like that. Whoever.
Sulo, yeah.
The other striker, invisible. So, yeah, I just fancy us. I think Freddie Potts will start. And I think he's got a bit of a point to prove now, every game, to stay in there. Because I think the easiest thing will be to drop him and put Magassa back in. Or Souček back in. Because the manager likes Souček, you can tell. Yeah. Would you still have a look at Souček at centre-half? I don't think he's going to.
He puts a foot, because he's a warrior, isn't he? He puts a foot in and he's not scared. Remember, like John Terry used to dive forward and get his head in and was just so brave, wasn't he? And I think, not that he's John Terry, of course, but in terms of bravery and, not afraid to get hurt.
You see him, he's got all black eyes, he's all cut every week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Even the goal he scored goes hammering on the keeper, to be fair, he set one up and scored one when he come on, Souček.
He's my favourite player, mate. He's my favourite player.
You'll get some stick for that.
He'd do a good job at centre half. I think he would do a decent job.
Because I don't think these two are fixed, Todibo and Kilman. I really don't. And playing them on the opposite side, I think I'm interested to see when someone really has a go at them how bad this could look. I hope it stays. I hope he has found something with them. And I hope they found something within them, because I do believe both of them have got the ability to be quite good. But, again, I just think they're obviously quite weak-minded to not be able to do it. Week in, week out, the same mistakes. But it was nice not to concede for corners, but Burnley are going to press us on that.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So, what are you going? You're going 2-1, Ad?
I'll go 2-1.
You're going 2-1, Gal, to Burnley?
2-1 loss, I think.
And I'm going 2-0. So let's see what we go. And then we will all be back next week. Remember, everyone, to hit subscribe. And we will see you all next week with, hopefully, some happy faces. Because it's the international break next week, isn't it? After this?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I think it is, yeah.
Is it another 2 weeks off?
Yeah.
Another 2 weeks without a game. And so I'm really hoping that Gal's score does not come true.
Yeah, so
because
am I.
we're
I hope not.
bang in trouble if they do beat us.
Yeah, I struggle with being the chief good news officer. I'm just like too honest sometimes. But like I say, I've got a lot of experience in this, as have we all. Yeah. So I'm just gonna. That's what I'm going to go with.
Right. Thank you, boys. I will see you all later.